Hello.
Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
It's Jeremy Voorhees.
Jeremy Voorhees.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say happy Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Oh, how's everybody doing? Happy Friday the 13th. Are we coming through loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Are we loud and clear? It's Jeremy Voorhees.
Yes.
What do you think?
Cool.
Cool? Jeremy is definitely in the Friday the 13th spirit today. Let's see who's with us today so far. We've got, there's Horror Gang, Michael Sullivan, DJ Donnelly, Captain Halloween Keith, Arthur on the Rocks, Slasher Home Video, Joe Bob Tarheel, there's Dave, Jeff Overing, Hillbilly Tech, Entertainment Wizard. Hope everybody's doing good. Alright, you can hear us. Okay, cool. Alright. Are you ready for some Friday the 13th Part 3, Bubba?
Yes.
Oh, cool. We've got a couple of things, to mention. Let me turn this fan off. I may have to turn it on before the end of the commentary, though. It is a little warm down here. We are going to be giving away 2 of the brand new Part 3 Steelbooks. We're going to do that after the live commentary. So hang out until after the commentary is over. We're going to be giving away these 2 puppies. Hey, Toronto Freddy, what's up? How are you doing? Big Bear, what's up? Brian Swafford, hello. So, we're going to be giving away 2 of the new Part 3 Steelbooks. And I'm going to do a Friday the 13th related unboxing here momentarily also. So, while I'm getting all that ready, if you guys if you're gonna watch along with us, we'll give you time to queue up your own copy of Friday the 13th Part 3. Jeremy and I are going old school. I actually cracked out the original Friday the 13th box set for this one. Not the 10 set, not the Scream Factory Blu-ray set, the old school DVD set is how we're going to be watching Friday the 13th Part 3 today. The slim case, the good old-fashioned slim case.
Senior Slumber Party Massacre was born.
Did Summer Party Massacre come out the same year as Friday the 13th Part 3?
Yes, Westbourne's evil.
Russ Thorne is evil.
Westbourne.
That's true. Russ Thorne is evil. I also saw that we're going to get Friday the 13th on 4K here very soon from Paramount. Not from Scream Factory, but from Paramount. I thought that was pretty interesting. So, I wonder if they're going to do, like, you know, Part 1 this year in 4K, Part 2 next year in 4K. Kind of like how they're doing these Steelbook releases. One every year. Oh, thank you, Brian. No, probably not going to be getting the new Evil Dead 4K, or the new Evil Dead game. I don't know. If it looks really good, maybe, but I don't know. I'm just not really into gaming that much anymore, to be honest. So, what's up, Joseph? Hey, Alyssa, how are you? No, don't have the beta for Part 3. I do have the beta for Part 5, though. Do have the Part 5 beta. What's up, Joe? Darren, what's up? How you doing, man?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, I know. That's what, when they announced it on Facebook, I was scrolling through the comments, and a lot of people were like, oh, great, now I get to buy this movie again. Oh, great, I get to buy this movie for the 10th time now. So, I don't know. How much better can the movie look in 4K than it does in Blu-ray? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But, I don't know. Sean Senior, what's up? Thank you, Myers and Voorhees. So let's do an unboxing. I have got a Friday the 13th related... I've got a Friday the 13th related item here that I'm going to do a quick unboxing of before we get started. What do you think's inside,
Yes.
Bub? What do you think's inside?
Comic books.
Here, twist around this way, Bub.
Comic books.
You think there are Friday the 13th comic books inside here?
Yes.
I don't know. No. The answer is no. But we're going to find out. How Dookie Productions, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Brian Trash, what's up? What's that, Bubba?
Roy hockey mask.
A Roy hockey mask, that's right. So this is a fiberglass masks part 5 Hawk. And I've wanted to get my hands on one of these fiberglass masks. This is from fiberglassmasks.com, by the way. And I've wanted to get my hands on one of these fiberglass masks for a long time. But they are kind of expensive on Fiberglass Masks website. So I held off, and I found this one on eBay not long ago for a really good price. So I bought it, and it's definitely made out of fiberglass. There's no give to it whatsoever, but it feels, yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. I think I'm going to put this on my Roy bust. So, yeah. Fiberglassmask.com, part 5, Hawk. Yeah. Pretty nice. What do you think, bub? You like it?
Cool.
Yeah? Pretty cool.
And let's go get Sonic.
You want to go get Sonic later?
After the commentary.
Okay, so we're going to go get Sonic later. After the commentary. All right. I'm sticking with my box set. I'll probably never buy anything until maybe.
Conan the Barbarian and the Beastmaster.
Mm-hmm. Until the 7 or 8 Steelbook, LOL. Hey, what's up, Steak Sauce? How you doing, man? Awesome 50. What's up? No, we're not gonna not gonna be watching it in 3D. Although I've tried to watch it in 3D. I don't know. For me, 3D doesn't work because I either have to take my glasses off to watch it, and then everything's blurry, or I have to put the 3D glasses on top of my glasses, and it just doesn't work. Just doesn't work for me. All right, so we're gonna get started with the Part 3 40th anniversary live commentary here. We are at the menu at the very beginning of the old school DVD.
Old school DVD.
The old school DVD, that's right.
Right.
And actually, you've got these on backwards, Bubba. I think. Yeah, you've got these on backwards. There you go.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yes.
There you go. How do I feel about Part 8? I like Part 8. I like Part 8. I like all the original 8 Friday the 13th. So, I love the Part 3 mask Piz did for me, my favorite piece in my horror collection. Oh, cool, Horror Gang. That's always good to hear. All right, so are you ready, Bubba?
Yes.
All right, where'd my... All right, Jeremy's got his headset on. I'm going to be putting in my earbud. And we're going to get the ball rolling here with Friday the 13th. Part 3. Jason is back. But Jeremy is ready.
It's ready.
Laura, no, I've never heard of that drive-in. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're on the main menu of the old school DVD. We're gonna count down from 5, press play, and we're heading to Higgins Haven, right?
Higgins Haven.
All right, we're on our way to Higgins Haven in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Here we go. Here comes Higgins Haven. The old school Paramount logo. How cool is that?
Yes. Star Trek, saying you Star Trek 2, the What a Con Officer and a Gentleman.
What did Captain Kirk say about Con?
Con.
You do it. Con! Con! All right. And remember, stick around to the end of the commentary. We're going to be giving away 2 of these new Steelbooks. There's Jeannie Bubba. Gotta have that recap from part 2 before we dive into part 3. The old tater sack. Hey, Marcus. Thank you. How's it going in Germany? Happy Friday the 13th. Who's that?
Jake's Pamela.
It's Pamela's head. They should do this for every slasher movie, right? I bet that sweater did not smell good, Bubba. I bet that sweater did not smell good.
Klansman.
The late great Steve Dash as Tater Sack Jason. Fred Ward passed away.
Fred Ward passed away.
Yeah, I heard about Fred Ward passing away today. That was sad. And there's the late great Betsy Palmer. Is Tater Sack anybody's favorite Jason look out there watching? Skull Maggot, congratulations. Graduating college today. Congrats. Poor Jason. He just wanted to please his mother. That's it. I mean, that's all Jason ever wanted to do was please his mother.
Mother.
You know? That's it. Hey, Mike. What's up, man? Mike from the UK is here, Bubba. Say hi to Mike. He's captivated. Are you captivated, Bubba? Jeremy's into it, that's for sure. Do you think they're going to kill Jason?
Yes.
Yeah, no. You'd be wrong. Has anybody in the chat ever met Amy Steele? What happened to Jason?
Look like the Klansman.
Kinda. If the tater sack was more pointy, he would look like that, yeah.
The Klansman.
What happened to Jason, though? Got the machete in his shoulder.
Ready in the shoulder.
I bet that hurt. Say hi to Rizami.
Hi, Rizami.
Yeah, Fred Ward was a great actor. He was a great actor. How old was Fred Ward when he passed away today?
Don't know.
I think he was at least 79 or 80.
79.
So, I mean, he had a really long, good career. I love how Jason has hair like a member of Molly Hatchet in part 2, but it's all gone in part 3. I mean, once he took that machete to the shoulder, it just all fell out, Once the tater sack came off, all, the hair came with it. So I wish they had the. Look at that, Bubba.
Third heart.
Oh, the title just jumped right off the screen at you, Bubba. 3D. And this, oh my God, the disco theme. Wow. The disco theme. Amy Steele's your favorite final girl. Just met Amy for the second time 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's cool. About to eat pizza at 6:30 p.m. here in the UK. Ah, cool. What kind of pizza are you having, Darren? What toppings? Oh, you're seeing the final chapter on the big screen tonight, Entertainment Wizard. That is cool. That is cool. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, you do it.
Bum, 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 bum.
That disco theme, man. My goodness. Do you like it?
Yes.
I bet it makes you want to get up and dance, doesn't it? Does it make you want to get up and dance? No, apparently not. It's not that good. Brooker. Yeah. Brooker was a good Jason. Richard Brooker was a good Jason.
Steve Miner.
Steve Miner, yes. Steve Miner went on to have quite a career after Friday the 13th 2 and 3. He was 70. Oh, okay. Fred Ward was 79. Is Richard Brooker anybody else's favorite Jason in the chat?
MTV.
What about MTV?
August 1st, 1981.
Oh, okay.
Before Jeremy is born.
Before Jeremy was born, that's right. And this poor guy. Oh, my God. Ah, the 3D gags are already coming at us. Poor Harold. Always getting yelled at and griped at. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, those new Cavity Colors Part 5 designs look really good. I'm definitely going to get one of them. Who's that on the TV screen, Bubba?
Oh.
That's Steve Miner.
A Miner.
Yeah, that's Steve Miner on the TV screen there. See, I'm definitely going to get at least one of those designs from Cavity Colors today. Garlic cheese and mushrooms. Nice. I like mushrooms on my pizza, too. Yeah, Firestarter. I've got a feeling Firestarter's going to flop. Hey, PlayStation 9, what's up? You liked Fred Ward in Tremors, Southern Comfort, and Remo Williams, yep. Also, if you notice, I mean, Jason got much bigger between 2 and 3. So that machete in the shoulder, not only did it cause him to lose his hair, it caused him to gain about 60 pounds of muscle. So...
Alfred Hitchcock.
You think that silhouette is Alfred Hitchcockish?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Kane will always be your favorite Jason. Hey, Figures from the Box, how are you doing? Yeah, Derek Mears was a great Jason, Brooke. And I don't dislike the remake. Um, I don't know. It just doesn't have. I don't know. It just feels like another one of those, another soulless remake from that era to me. But Derek Mears is a great Jason. There's no doubt about it. Who's that? Who's that in the window?
Jason.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's eating fish food.
Danny DeVito.
That is not Danny DeVito.
Bugs Bunny.
Do you want a pet rabbit?
Yes.
What would you name it?
Bugsy.
Bugsy. Every time I eat peanuts,
Detective.
chocolate donuts, or orange juice, I think of this scene where he's stealing peanuts, and then he eats like a bite of a chocolate donut, and drinks like, I think this is like more like Sunny Delight than orange juice, but every time if a chocolate donut, a handful of peanuts, or orange juice, I think of this guy and this scene.
This guy's in trouble.
He's in trouble from his wife because he's sneaking food. He's ruining his diet. And then what's funny is she takes the half-eaten donut and puts it back in the donut box. Like, could you imagine if you bought that box of donuts and you took it home and like, hey, this one's half-eaten. Ted White. Ted White was a great Jason too. Ted White kind of gets lost in the shuffle, I think, when it comes to Jasons. Most people are either Brooker or Hodder. But I think Ted White was a great Jason. Brooker, to me, though...
Look like Tom Savini.
You think that guy looks like Tom Savini?
Yes.
He's got that Savini mustache. That's for sure. Oh, here's three. Oh, the snake. Oh. Oh, the 3D gags. All the 3D gags. Ted White is still alive. Yes, he is. For me, Brooker is that look is the definitive Jason look for me. That simple, you know.
This guy's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Bad trouble. And he's, at least he doesn't die on the toilet. I mean, what a way to go. At least he doesn't die on the toilet. But he gets up and pulls his pants up, doesn't wash his hands or anything. That's still a little, but to me, Richard Brooker is the definitive Jason look, with like that simple green work shirt, like the gray pants or brown pants, whatever they are, and the mask. This mask, to me, is like, I don't know. This is my favorite Jason mask. The definitive Jason mask. Followed shortly behind by this beauty. Oh, he's in trouble, Bubba. He's in trouble. I think that and his last meal was half a chocolate donut. That's it. He didn't even get the whole donut. Oh. What happened to Buddy?
It got killed.
Oh, yeah, he got killed. Now, Nagy McNaggerson here. She's next. She deserves it, though. Ugh. Hey, Dola White, how are you? This guy's the reason for the safety seals on food. Hey, Mr. If it's Jew, how are you? You're French. Well, hey, how's it going? How's everything in France? Oh, that crotch shot with the spear in part 4. Yes, that one just... Ugh.
This woman's in trouble.
She's in trouble, yes. Oh, and then look, the sewing needle goes straight through toward the camera, Bubba. Ouch. Ouch. Ted White was in part 4, the final chapter. And here we go. We've got our young cast. The slasher, the body count, Bubba. The slasher fodder. Who's that creeping up behind him in the mask?
Oh.
Who is that? Who is that?
Madman.
That's Shelley. He's a prankster. You never liked Hodder as Jason? Hmm. What's not to like about Hodder as Jason? Messed up dog? So how's everybody spending their Friday the 13th? You guys going to be doing any marathons, or going to be watching any of the movies in particular? F-13 lawyer man strikes. Larry's really cool though. I did a blood stream with him not long ago. If you guys missed that, it's on the channel. But he gave a lot of. We talked quite a bit on the lawsuit as well. So we talked part 3. We talked the lawsuit. Well, you all right?
All right.
Jeremy hit his knee on the desk. Give yourself a Charlie horse. Hey, Ann, how are you? These weed smokers. What do you say about drugs, Bubba?
Just say no.
Just say no. That's right. It's the devil's lettuce. You're gonna what?
Look like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Those two look like they could have been in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, especially the stoner dude.
Sally.
Well, she doesn't look like Sally. The stoner dude could definitely.
The Mystery Machine.
Are they in the Mystery Machine?
Yes.
This part's so funny when they start eating the weed because they're afraid they're going to get pulled over. I can't imagine that. Oh, I can't imagine that tasting good. Hey, Bunny Army, sneaking in on your break. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th to you. You're going to watch 4, 6, and 8 tonight. Okay, wow. Interesting selection, Joe. The final chapter, Jason lives, and Jason takes Manhattan. Gonna do a live stream tonight and watch the premiere of the Fall of Camp Blood. Oh, is that a new fan film? Gonna be watching all of them in order later today. Wow, Nanette, that is quite a marathon. You're joining Mike on his live watch along of part 6. Oh, okay. That's cool. Slasher home video. Oh, there's a dead bunny. Little foreshadowing there. Some symbolism, Jeremy. I bet you didn't think you were going to get that in a Friday the 13th, right? Yeah, we're having a good one. Thank you. Gonna see Friday 4 tonight at the Highway Theater in PA. Very nice. I'm surprised one of my local theaters isn't playing at least the first one tonight. I mean, since it's Friday the 13th and all. Don't like Cotter as Jason because of the way he moved and acted. Parts 2, 3, and final chapter Jason was more human-like. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. By the time 7 rolled around, Jason was pretty much a zombie. Yeah. In 2, 3, and 4, he was still running and, you know, he was humanish.
Bestest one Gunsmoke. Bestest.
You think that old man is Festus from Gunsmoke?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. Higgins Haven. I hear that they're going to rebuild the house here and maybe do like some kind of fan tour thing with it. Because the house here actually burnt down several years ago. The barn is still there, though. The barn is still there, but the house got burnt down. The lake, which was not a real lake, which it's so clearly not a real lake. But of course, it's all dried out now. But the barn's still there. But the house burnt down. We'll never see a new official Friday the 13th film with Hockey Mask Jason. I don't know, Dan. Someday I think we will. We will someday. Gonna watch part 6 with my oldest son tonight. It's his favorite. Hope to take him to the convention in Lexington this fall so he can get Tom Matthews and CJ Graham's autograph. I'm hoping to go to Scarefest this fall too. I'd meant to go last year, but
arson.
Yep. Well, it wasn't. Well, I guess you could call it arson, because the house here was built for the movie, and the fireplace wasn't a real working
David
fireplace.
Hasselhoff.
That guy's not David Hasselhoff, Bubba.
Knight Rider.
Yeah. But somebody tried to start a fire in the fireplace, and it not being a real fireplace, it caught the whole place on fire. What's your favorite Friday the 13th movie, Bubba?
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Jason Takes Manhattan. That's his favorite. What's your second favorite?
Friday 13th Part 2.
Part 2? Okay. Yeah, we did a Part 8 live commentary a couple of years ago.
In 2020.
In 2020? Okay.
2020.
Okay. Jeremy has good memory. Do your thing, cuz. What's up? How are you? Hope you're doing well. What's your favorite kill in the Friday the 13th franchise, Bubba? What's your favorite kill?
Chop the legs.
Chop the legs. Which one is that in?
Part 3.
Oh, this. Okay, all right. You mean okay? I know what Jeremy's talking about. When the guy's upside down walking on his hands, Jason doesn't chop his legs. He chops him like. Ooh, ooh, that had to hurt. Close to his legs, but I don't think he chopped his legs. Unicorn Thug, how's it going? Jeremy, who's your favorite final girl in Friday the 13th?
Alice.
Alice is your favorite?
Kimberly Beck.
Kim Beck, yeah. She's a good one. She's a good one. From the final chapter. So you like Alice?
Alice.
And Kim Beck, right?
Kim Beck.
Trish?
Senior as Racco.
Did Wacko come out this year
That's
too?
my video.
Yeah.
That's my
Wacko.
Wacko.
Oh, God. Hey, Fun Ghoul, how are you doing? It was leg adjacent. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. No one can top Terry for hotness. Yeah, Dolowite. Yeah, I've seen the Part 3 Memoriam documentary. Yeah. I actually met Richard Brooker shortly before he passed away. And a huge guy. Huge guy. And what's funny is Richard Brooker, he was like an acrobat. He was in the circus. He was really talented guy. He won an Oscar for creating. I forget exactly what he did, but he was really an interesting guy. Clearly, a really smart guy too. Thank you, Jackie. I feel a fake scare coming up, Bubba. When watching your 4K movies, what TV do you
I never
have?
saw.
I've got a Samsung curved screen TV. It's a 60 something inch. It's right there over Jeremy's shoulder. Oh my God! Oh my God! What happened, Bubba? What happened? Shelly's got a hammer stuck in his head, Bubba. Oh my God! Is that a hammer or is that an axe? Oh, it's like a hatchet. See, he was just joking. What a jerk. Shelly's a jerk. You think?
Jerk.
Thank you, Jackie. I don't have Harry Crosby on my Part 1 poster. I'm surprised. I think he'll end up on the convention scene sooner or later, so I might be able to get him on my poster. I need Crosby, and I need Kevin Bacon, and then it'll be complete. With the exception of Betsy Palmer. I never got to meet her. I really wish I could have met Betsy Palmer, but Tracy Savage. Is anybody in the chat old enough to remember the O.J. Simpson trial? Tracy Savage was like a reporter for the trial, and I think she was even I just remember when like they would mention her. They would always mention like Friday the 13th Part 3, like almost as if to insult her. I always thought that was funny back in the day during the O.J. Simpson trial. They'd mention Tracy Savage, but they'd always mention that she was in Friday the 13th Part 3. Like, with it. Yeah. Shelley looking at a dirty mag. That store is still there. Also. There's Fox. Fox is no longer with us either. She passed away. Of course, I watched all the OJ stuff live on TV as the Bronco went down the freeway. I remember that. That was such a huge deal. What's the next Halloween costume going to be?
Jigsaw.
Jeremy wants to be Jigsaw this year for Halloween.
Jigsaw.
I did see 13 Fanboy, yeah. It's, it's got problems. It's got some issues. But, it's got issues. I'll leave it at that. Just watch the new Firestarter on Peacock. It sucks.
Elmira.
So is it in theaters and on Peacock at the same time? I mean, there was. I mean, the trailer for that new Firestarter looked kind of blah, and I mean, there was no promotion for that film. No promotion for that film beyond that first trailer. So, I mean, clearly, I think the studio knew they had a turkey on their hands.
Samuel L. Jackson.
That is not Samuel L. Jackson. Uh-oh. Shelley's in trouble, Bubba. He's going to get his butt whooped. Do you want to be a biker?
Michael.
Do you want to be a biker?
Michael.
A biker.
Bicycle.
Do you want to join a biker gang?
Yes.
Okay. Which biker gang do you want to join? Which biker gang do you want to join?
Don't know.
Don't know? Okay. What about the Hells Angels?
Hells Angels.
You want to join them?
No.
Okay. Jeremy wants to start his own biker gang. His own MC. Oh, the 3D gags. Well, it'd be a fun drinking game watching this movie. Every time there's a 3D gag, you got to take a shot. And when the big eye-popping scene happens, you've got to take 3 shots. That's a fun drinking game right there. OJ, best slasher of the 90s. That's funny. Watched OJ run from the cops literally around the corner from where I lived, Bunny Army. Wow. Cool. Yeah, and putting the movie out the week after Doctor Strange is not a good idea either. I think they just wanted to dump it and get it out there and just, so the studio could go ahead and write it off. Yeah, I know. I like the original Firestarter is nothing special. I mean, honestly. I mean, I think they remade it just because it's a title people recognize, and it's, they can plaster Stephen King's name all over it, and just hope people come and see it. There's Jason hanging out in the barn. Would you go hang out in the barn with Jason?
Yes.
You're a brave man. I was lucky enough to see this when I was 14 years old in the theater in 3D. Very cool, Dave. Did the 3D gags look good? Do you remember them looking good? Was the audience jumping and, freaking out whenever something would fly out at them? Timestamp. We are at 37 minutes and 40 seconds. 37:40. Brian. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat, sir. Thanks to you and Jeremy for all the great content and awesome videos. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Very, very kind of you.
Tangerine drink.
I say thank you, Brian.
Where'd you find this son of a bitch?
He's a friend of mine from school.
A friend?
I forgot I had that
Lisa
notification.
Bonet.
That is not Lisa Bonet.
Married to Jason Morano.
No, that's not Lisa Bonet. Goodness gracious. I forgot I had that the Miami Connection notification on. But thanks, Brian. I appreciate that, man. Very kind of you. Did you say thank you to Brian?
Thank you, Brian. This girl's in trouble.
Fox is in trouble. That's for sure. The whole biker gang's in trouble.
Biker gang.
Yeah, where did the Tangerine Dream reference come from? What made you think of Tangerine Dream?
Risky business.
Did they do the music in Risky Business?
Firestarter.
Did they do the music in Firestarter? I don't remember. Oh, Tangerine Dream did the music in the first Firestarter. Okay. How's the John Carpenter score for the new one? I'm sure it's good at least.
One.
Nocturnal Toothbrush. Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, Keith, I know. There was just no promotion for that film. So, I mean, like I said, clearly the studio knew they had a stinker. So, why spend any more money on it than necessary? Thank you, Ben Grimm. You like my hat? I saw one of those at Texas Frightmare Weekend, but they were sold out before I could snag one. Well, Miami Connection's getting that new, it's getting a new 4K Blu-ray, or a new 4K release from Vinegar Syndrome. I've already got mine pre-ordered. Jeremy, I think you'd look good riding a Harley with like a, what do they call a cut you know? Leather jacket. You'd be a good biker, Bubba. What would your biker name be? What would your biker alias be?
Loco.
Loco, that's his name, Bubba. You can't steal Loco's name. What about Scuzz?
Sud.
Or Spider?
Spider.
Which one do you like better?
Spider.
Spider. I'm Spider.
This guy's in trouble.
This guy's in trouble. I know.
Trouble.
No, I've not seen Doctor Strange 2. I've not seen it. I was seeing a ton of TV spots for the new Firestarter on DirecTV. Really? I didn't see any. Not that I don't watch a whole lot of TV though. Uh-oh. What happened to Fox?
Got killed.
Yeah. Oh, Fox. What happened to him?
Got killed.
Oh, he got the pitchfork. Oh. But he kept a cigarette in his mouth pretty much the whole time. That's what really matters. If I met Spider in a CD bar, I'd crap my pants. The Spider Gang, right?
Right. Samuel L. Jackson.
No, that's not Samuel L. Jackson. What's funny is, like, you know, they're wanting to burn down this barn, but they're not being very quiet about it at all. And of course, they're doing it in the middle of the day. Don't question. Don't question. Uh-oh. I also love the look of Jason without the mask in this movie too. If only the footage of the original ending, like the dream sequence where Jason cuts off Dana Kimmel's head, if only that footage still existed. Because the photos from it look killer. What are you laughing about?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob? You're thinking about SpongeBob while watching Friday the 13th?
Yes.
What do you think Jason would say to SpongeBob?
With a Krusty Krab.
You think Jason would want to go to the Krusty Krab with SpongeBob?
Yes.
What do you think they'd eat?
Krabby Patties.
Krabby Patties. Okay. Okay. You're still cracking up about SpongeBob? And we're about to get...
Same year as Tron.
Did Tron come out this year too?
Yes.
Okay. So this is this whole story here of Dana Kimmel's character being attacked by Jason in the woods, and like what was going on there, and it's so strange. And I've got the novelization around here somewhere, and I had hoped that the novelization would have gone into more detail about what went on there, but It really doesn't. So it's all left to it's left to us to figure out. I mean, did Jason assault her in the woods? You know, we may never know the answer. I don't know. And poor Shelley, always in the friend zone.
Look like Carrot Top.
You think? Well, a little bit, I guess.
Look like Larry Vine.
School.
A friend!
Oh, thank you, Antonis Andriotis, for the $5 super chat. Hope you and Jeremy, have you and Jeremy seen the Nightmare on Elm Street TV show? I've seen most of the episodes. I've not gone back and revisited any of them since they're now on Tubi. They're interesting. I mean, if you're a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, you should watch them. Just don't expect too much, because they made those things super cheap. But yeah, if you're a fan of the series, you should definitely watch them. Jeremy's not seen any, but Jeremy's not asked to watch any. we did watch the pilot episode years and years ago, because I had it on VHS. And the pilot episode I remember being pretty good. But I do remember that series being pretty risque for the time. But nah, I've not gone back and revisited the series. But thank you, Antonis. I appreciate that. AMC's having a marathon today. All right, cool. Aaron Lewis, what's up, man? How are you doing? Part 3 is my favorite because it's the first time he gets the mask. I know. What's funny is like everybody's taking credit for that mask. Like Steve Miner took credit for it. The property, or the, what's it called, the prop master is taking credit for it. I think the special effects guys everybody's taking credit for that mask. Who really brought the mask in, who knows? But yeah. Let's. Oh goodness. Does the new Steelbook of Friday the 13th Part 3 have the 3D Blu-ray version? Let's see. Where is it here? I don't think so.
Where'd you find this son of a bitch?
He's a friend of mine from school.
A friend?
Clifton, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hey right back. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. No, I think this is... It says, also known as Friday the 13th Part 3D, this steelbook contains the 2D version, remastered in 2020 from original film elements. So again, if you'd like to win one of these, I've got 2 to give away. Stick around until after the commentary. We'll be giving 2 of these steelbooks away. And what's funny about this flashback too is, and I think part of the reason why they did this like fade kind of way where you can't really see much is the look of Jason here is the original Jason design, that they scrapped. This is so strange. Like, Jason's creeping up on her, and maybe he's gonna knife her, but then he's just, yeah. He's struggling with her on the ground, and he's dragging her around. And then she just passes out, and he leaves her. I mean, I don't, Did he feel sorry for her? I mean, did he have to go use the bathroom, and then when he came back, he forgot where she was? I mean, it's so weird. What franchise gets more physical media releases, Friday the 13th or Evil Dead? I think Friday the 13th is about caught up with Evil Dead at this point, if it's not already surpassed it, honestly. I'm currently watching Freddy's Nightmares, Extreme Peaks and Valleys. Are you watching any other Friday films today, Piz? I don't know. I might pop in part 5 later. Kind of feel like revisiting part 5. Yeah. Probably 5.
The hippie.
I know, we got the hippies.
The hippies. Charles Manson.
I mean, he looks a little Manson-ish, I guess, with the beard and...
There's hippies in trouble.
Yep, the hippie guy's in trouble. That's true.
In trouble. I'll be.
Do you think there's going to be a next Friday the 13th movie? At some point, yes. Maybe not for a few years, but at some point, yes. All right, Jackie Neal, take care. Thanks for hanging out.
Sweet.
So part 3 is probably your least favorite in the franchise, Chris? Really? No, I've not picked up the Evil Dead game. I don't know. If it looks good, maybe. But I don't know. I just don't... Just not much of a gamer anymore. Jason's really trying to get people to follow him into that barn.
Adrian Barber.
That is not Adrian Barbeau.
Barbeau.
That is definitely not Adrian Barbeau.
Oh, cool.
When do you think we'll get a Blu-ray for Trick or Treat 86? Hopefully soon. Are you sleeping?
No.
Are you tired?
Nope.
Do you need to take a nap?
Nope.
I think you need to take a nap. How do you feel about marijuana, Piz? I think it is a gateway drug. I think it's immoral. What do you think of marijuana, Jeremy? What do you think of marijuana?
Bad.
It's bad. That's right. So, listen, I won't even take an aspirin. All right? I hear you, Chris. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, this movie, they were definitely more focused on getting the 3D gags right than I think they were the script or the performances or or much else. Hey, Gory Bits, what's up, man? How are you doing? Oh, there's Shelly with the hockey mask.
Hockey mask.
What's the Jason sound? Do it in the microphone. Do it in the microphone.
Trick or Treat 1982 movie. Trick or Treats.
Oh, trick or treats. Hey, Piz, did you lose a Myers mask? I see a gap. Actually, no. I took the night he came home set. That's usually in between those two.
Yeah.
I took it down for a reason. So, and you'll find out what that reason is.
This guy's
Very
in
soon.
trouble.
I know, poor Shelley. I mean, he just wants. Poor guy. You know, he just wants love, but he's going about it all the wrong way. You know. Instead of scaring her, he should have brought her some flowers, some chocolates, you know? All right, Clifton, thank you very much. Have a good one. What's my thought on UFOs? What do you think, are UFOs real or imaginary?
Not real. Imaginary.
Jeremy says they're imaginary. I agree with him. Watching Friday the 13th, Part 1, soon before a good day ends. After the stream is over today, after our commentary is over, I'm going to premiere our new trivia challenge for the Friday the 13th killer trivia that we filmed the other day.
Off of Jay.
Yeah. So right after the stream is over, I'm going to premiere that. Also in honor of Friday the 13th.
This guy's in trouble.
I know, Shelly's in trouble. Poor Shelly. I'm doing good. Happy to be here. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah. Glad to have you here, Gory Bits. When are we getting another Mexican bootleg toys video? You know what's funny is every now and again I'll jump on eBay and
Senior as the Dark Crystal.
okay. Every now and again I'll jump on eBay and see if I can find some bootleg horror toys. And I've not had any luck. I keep my eye out for there's a Freddy knockoff toy called I think it's called Nightmare Freddy. They left out the R. Nightmare Freddy. It's a bootleg Freddy doll. But I can never find it, or when I do find one that's for sale, the seller wants a ridiculous amount of money for it. Is that Shelly? Or is that Jason?
Jason.
Yeah, that's Jason. How disrespectful! She threw Shelly's wallet in the freaking lake. Uh-oh.
Girl's in trouble.
She's in trouble. Oh, honey. Oh my God! What happened?
Shot in his eye.
She got shot in the eye with the spear. That was a good shot by Jason.
Eerie.
It is eerie, isn't it?
Eerie.
The music and then the just that side of Jason.
Eerie.
Very eerie. Also, Shelley for president. Who's your favorite horror movie killer, Bubba?
Candyman.
Candyman. Jeremy loves him some Candyman. Antonis wants to know when you're going back to Taco Bell, Bubba.
Shower.
When are you going back to Taco Bell? Huh?
Yes.
You've not wanted taco. Have you gotten burnt out on Taco Bell?
Yes.
I think Jeremy's gotten burnt out on Taco Bell because he's not asked for it. I don't think he's. Well, no, he asked for it one time this week. That's it. Usually with Jeremy, it's like we have Taco Bell at least 3 times a week. So I think he's been a little burnt out on it.
Like Psycho.
That's a little psycho-ish, yep. She's taking a shower. Got this dude here walking on his hands.
Like Luke Kang.
Like Liu Kang. Yeah, Liu Kang I'm sure could walk on his hands like that. Gotta head back. Catch you guys later. Alright, Bunny Army. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. This is I think this was a Cavity Colors shirt, maybe. Or Gutter Garbs. I don't know. One of the two. Which reminds me, I need to order those 2 new Part 5 designs from Cavity Colors. This guy. Oh, man, this guy. Oh, that hurt, Bubba. What happened to him?
He got killed.
Yeah, that had to hurt. Never walk on your hands anywhere. That just leaves you exposed in all the wrong places. The new Fede Alvarez Alien movie. I've not heard about a Fede Alvarez Alien movie. Now I do have I mean, I think do you guys remember when I did the video for these guys? These garden gnome horror figures. This is the Jason one. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And let me remind you of the Don King Michael Myers one. I mean, look at that hair. Look at that. My God. I love these things, though. I keep them on my desk. So I look at them like every freaking day.
Fangoria.
Yeah, she just grabbed an issue of Fango. I think, isn't it there's Tom Savini. There's Godzilla. Ah. What's this red stuff raining down from the ceiling? Oh. What happened to her?
Got killed.
Oh, man. Your favorite horror killer is Chucky, Antonis. Oh,
Chucky.
Chucky's way up there for Jeremy, too. Jeremy
Puppet Master.
Oh, the Puppet Master.
Kill a toy. Bench. Kill a toy. Puppet man. Puppet man.
Who's your favorite puppet master?
Leech woman.
Leech Woman. Jeremy loves him some Leech Woman.
Hippies in trouble.
I know, they're in trouble. I got a feeling they're next on the chopping block, Bubba. You think they're next on Jason's chopping block?
Yes.
Yeah. Because if you had to spend a year on a desert island and could only take one horror movie, which one would it be? Good Lord. Oh man, that's a tough question. Man. I don't know. I'm just going to say Friday the 13th, Part 5. If you were stuck on a desert island for a year, Bubba, and it could only bring one movie, what would it be? Don't know. Jeremy can't
There's
even...
hippies in trouble.
Jeremy can't even wrap his mind around that question. I know this hippie is in trouble. He is in bad trouble. I know I don't watch Svengoolie.
Marilyn Monroe.
I'm not familiar with him. Was that a picture of Marilyn?
Marilyn.
Leech Woman is by far the creepiest puppet. She's pretty creepy. I think that's why Jeremy likes her so much. Oh, there's poor Shelley. And because he's a prankster, she just thinks it's another prank, and he's just sitting there bleeding to death. That's why you don't cry wolf, kids. That's why you don't cry wolf. Yeah, Fede Alvarez is writing and directing the next Alien movie. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened to the hippie guy?
Got killed.
He got electrocuted. He's really fried now. And this woman, oh, the hot,
This girl woman's in trouble.
Yep, that hot poker. Oy. Mm. Oh, oh. Oh. What happened to her?
Got killed.
Yeah. Am I excited for Stranger Things? Honestly, not really. I mean,
Puppet.
I like the first 2 seasons of the show. I don't know.
Say near as poltergeist.
Mm-hmm.
They're here.
They're here. I don't know. I don't, I hate it when, like, a series like that kind of just, I don't know. I mean, are we going to have Stranger Things, the college years, and, Stranger Things, the first divorce, and Stranger Things,
Unsolved mysteries.
Stranger Things AA meetings, and, You know, I'm all for a series going out on top and leaving you wanting more rather than staying around too long and, you know, overstaying their welcome. I'm more excited for the new Cobra Kai season than Stranger Things.
Oh, what?
I think the body count in this one's, I don't know. It like tells you in the trailer, doesn't it? I think there's like I think there's 12 or 13, right? Oh, Bub, I think Rick's in trouble. Look. Uh-oh, Rick's in trouble, Bubba. Jason's got him. Oh no. What happened to Rick's eye?
It got killed.
His eye popped out at you. When I watch these movies now, after playing the game for so long, I'm always like astonished at how accurate they got these, how accurate the maps are on the game to the locations in the movie. So I mean, they just, you know, and this one in particular, you know, they nailed it in the game. There's someone standing behind me? I don't think so. Oh, you mean Jason? Yeah, I mean Jason's hovering over Jeremy's shoulder. He wanted to watch with us.
Like a Three Stooges. The plumbing I will go.
Oh, like the Yep, like the Three Stooges episode where they were plumbers. There was water everywhere by the end of it. She's all alone, Bubba, with Jason. All alone with Jason. There's, oh man. There's Loco popping out of the tree. That eyeball gag always cracks me up, I know. James, I know that those are available now from Cavity Colors. I need to jump on. Once we finish up the stream here, I'm going to order at least one of those new Part 5 designs. Maybe both. I don't know. They both look pretty cool. Jarvis map was not counselor friendly, though. I wasn't a big fan of the Jarvis map. I liked Crystal Lake, I liked Packanack, and I liked this one. I wasn't a big fan of the Jarvis one. And I really wasn't a big fan of the Part 5 one either. But I don't recall really playing on the Part 5 one very much. You wanted Rick, there he is. Jason said you want him. Here he is. -1 eyeball. I love how the hockey mask changes as the movie goes on.
No, and
So like at first it's kind of it's not totally clean, but it's kind of newish, cleanish. And then as the movie goes on, especially once we get into the barn, it gets really scratched up, and just love the look of the mask in this one. Love watching this with you guys. Definitely need to do this more. Thank you, Laura. If they bring Feldman back as Tommy, he could kill Jason with his music. That's funny. She's in trouble, Bubba. Jason,
like Jack Torrance.
like Jack Torrance with his axe. Yep. Jason's gonna axe open the door. Ouch. Oh, stabbed Jason right in the knee, Bubba. What's funny too is like with all these 3D gags, like the throwing knife, like the knife being thrown and the eyeball, like you can see the strings attached to everything. Is this exciting, Bubba?
Yes.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Door looked like cardboard. How do you enter the giveaway? It's going to be trivia. I'm going to ask you guys Friday the 13th related trivia questions, and the first person to answer correctly wins. Simple as that. What do you think, Bubba?
Yes.
Yes? Did anybody actually have a van like this that had like the shag carpeting and stuff in the back of it? All right, Darren, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Friday the 13th. Now, this was actually a question in the Friday the 13th trivia game that Jeremy and I did the other day that's going to premiere today after the commentary. This part here about what did Chris roll up in the window here? What part of Jason's body? So, and Jeremy got that question. So you'll have to wait until that video premieres to see if Jeremy got the answer right. Jason running. I don't know. Whenever I see Jason running, I don't know. I'm so used to that slow and steady walk of Jason.
A clown.
Are you guys going to do toy hunt videos? We're going to do a video soon talking about a specific. We're going to do a toy-centric video soon, Jeremy and I. So, keep your eyes peeled for that. So, like, even now, like the mask now, it's yellowed a little bit, and there's more. It's all scratched up, and and then it'll get even more scratched up, and then when she puts the axe into it, it'll be even more scratched up, and it'll have the blood streak on it. So, love all the different versions of the mask in this one. All right, Brandon, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great Friday the 13th. My friend's dad had a school bus with shag carpets and the dangly balls hanging on the roof. He used it as a camper on the river. It was pretty sweet. That does sound pretty sweet. Hey, DMC, what's up? It's better than watching Steven Seagal run. I don't think I've ever seen Steven Seagal run in a movie. Ooh. She dropped that booty on him. Jeremy, do you like country music now?
Country music.
Do you like country music?
No.
No. Jeremy's a rock and roll kind of guy.
Rock and roll.
Who's your favorite band?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins. Jason looks mad, Bubba. You think Jason's mad there?
Yes.
Yeah, he looks mad. Oh. She whacked him with a shovel. Oh no, she's going to try and hang him, Bubba. Uh-oh. What happened to Jason? He got hung. Oh, man. I guess that does it. That ends the movie, Bubba.
And
that's it. It's over. Jason's dead. He got hung.
What the...
It's all over. Chris is safe. She can go on. The rest
Senor's First Blood.
Oh, First Blood. That's a good movie.
Rocky 3.
Rocky 3.
E.T.
E.T. Bone Home. Bone Home.
Conan the Barbarian and the Beastmaster.
That was a good year, Bubba. That was a good year for movies. What year? What 83?
83.
Is this 83?
83.
What year is this?
Cujo. Christine.
Wow.
The Dead Zone.
Wow.
Twilight Zone, the movie.
Wow. It's a a good year for movies. See, there's Jason hanging. He's dead. Oh, wait a minute. He's not dead. Look at his face here, Bubba. Look at his face. Oh, nasty. Oh, those teeth. My goodness. Now Jason's really mad, Bubba. Oh, where'd that guy come from?
Find this son of a bitch.
He's a friend of mine from school.
A friend?
Thank you, Arthur on the Rocks, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Hey guys, my nephew Logan says happy Friday the 13th. Cheers from New York. Ah, thank you, Arthur, and happy Friday the 13th to Logan. Say happy Friday the 13th, Logan.
Friday the 13th.
Say happy Friday the 13th,
Happy
Logan.
Friday the 13th.
Logan.
Years of New York.
Oh, and there you got the axe in his forehead. Now the mask's changed again. Even with an axe in his head, Bubba, he's still coming after her. She must owe him money. But thank you, Arthur. Appreciate that very much. And I hope you and Logan have a great Friday the 13th. Now she's going to go out onto this really sad excuse for Crystal Lake. This is more Crystal Pond. This is the pond part of the lake here in Higgins Haven.
Deftones.
Yeah, you like Deftones too?
Yes, the reggae chasing up the down.
You like System of a Down too?
Yes.
Okay.
Chasing up the down.
What's your favorite Deftones song?
White Pony.
Well, that's a good record. What's your favorite song on White Pony?
Be Cried and Dried.
That's on Around the Fur, but that's a good song. I wonder what's going to happen here, Bubba. You think they're going to throw a jump scare at us here?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. What's a duck?
Daffy.
Think that was Daffy Duck?
Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck. Deftones is one of Chris's favorite bands too, Bubba. Oh, who's that in the window? Who is that in the window, Bubba? It's Jason. Whenever he like claws at the window there, that always like ugh. That's like the fingernails down the chalkboard kind of thing. Just, ugh. He looks super cool here with like the blood on the side of his face and stuff, the big wound. Still though, I'd love to have seen that dream sequence where he
Are
beheads
you
her.
leaving? Pamela Voorhees.
What? You think Pam? Oh my God! Who's that?
Pamela Voorhees.
That's Pamela. Oh my God!
Yes.
Pamela Voorhees just came up out of the lake and grabbed her? With her head still attached? That had to be like a last minute thing. Like, we need to... How can we close this out with one last jump scare? Let's just have Pamela jump out of the lake. But wait, she's beheaded. I just do it anyway.
LeVar Burton.
That is not LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton.
Now look, poor Chris is just. I mean, she's
Like
lost.
Sally Hardesty.
Yeah, she's lost her mind, just like Sally Hardesty at the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Ah, poor Chris. Ah, she's lost it, Bubba.
Yeah.
She's totally lost it. Poor girl. And there's Jason, Bubba. They just left him there.
Friday 13th, Part 4, the final chapter.
Yeah. That's where part 4 begins, is right there. Taking Jason away. Do you think he's dead?
Yes.
You think he's dead? And there it is. The pond. And there we go.
There we go.
Friday the 13th, part 3. Oh, wow. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
Terry Bauer.
Uh-huh. Yep. Ah, so what'd you think, Bubba?
Cool. Thumbs up.
All right, Jeremy gives Friday the 13th, part 3 thumbs up.
Amy Steele.
Amy Steele, Betsy Palmer, John Fury, Steve Dash, all from part 2.
Part 2.
Wow. What was your favorite part of Friday the 13th, part 3?
Killing the bikers.
Killing the bikers was your favorite part?
Yes. An officer and a gentleman.
What about an officer and a gentleman?
Won Able Academy Award.
Okay.
G.I. Joe Real American Hero premieres.
G.I. Joe? The cartoon series premiered the same year?
Yes,
Wow.
same with G.I. Joe's son.
Okay. G.I. Joe, American Hero. G.I. Joe is there. You do it.
G.I. Cobra.
Cobra Commander.
Pac-Man.
Hey, there's...
Saw it at the Pinball Museum.
What?
Pac-Man video.
Oh, Pac-Man. Yeah, the old school Pac-Man video game. Hey, what's up, Christian? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. What's your plans for Friday the 13th? That makes no sense. You mean the ending with Pamela jumping up out of the lake? Yeah. It doesn't, but oh well. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. We've got some sort of bot here. We'll go ahead and take care of them. Thank you, Keith. You give this commentary thumbs up. Appreciate it. So, Jeremy liked Friday the 13th, part 3. 40th anniversary. His favorite part of the movie was when the bikers got killed.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, there's Retro Cat Gibbs. What's up, man?
Larry Sterner.
Yep, Larry Zerner, Shelley. All right, so let's give away 2 copies of the new Friday the 13th, Part 3 Steelbook. What do you say, Bubba?
Cool.
Are you cool? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so here's how we're going to do this. I have got questions here from the Friday the 13th Killer Trivia game. Now, keep in mind, after this stream is over, I'm going to set our Friday the 13th Killer Trivia Challenge to premiere. So stick around for that. That was a lot of fun.
Call it for a day.
Hold on. We've got stuff to do, Bubba. I know we've got business to attend to. I know you're ready for Sonic.
Ready for Sonic.
But you got to cool your jets here for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Cool your jets. Gonna watch Jason Takes Manhattan with the wife tonight. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Christian. All right. So I'm going to just pull some questions out of here. I'm going to ask them, and whoever answers them first in the chat will win one of the Steelbooks. So let's see here. Let's find some good ones. Not too easy, but not too hard. All right, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay. In Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, who did Melissa seduce in an attempt to make Nick jealous? What was that character's name in Friday the 13th Part 7? Melissa seduced him in an attempt to make Nick jealous. We are waiting for an answer. Big Crack Rock. Congratulations. You got it, my friend. You have just won one of the two Friday the 13th Part 3 Steelbooks. Very nicely done, Mr. Crack Rock. Very nicely done. All right, we've got one more to give away here. Let me find a good question. Let me see if I can find one that's Part 3 centric. All right, I'm trying to find one that's Part 3 centric. One that's not too easy, not too hard. Good Lord. Now this one, this one is super tough. Super tough. So if nobody knows this one, it's okay. But I'm going to throw this one out there. If you do know it, blurt it out. If not, I'll give some multiple choice. But this one's tough. In Friday the 13th Part 3, what did the sign behind Harold and Edna's laundry line read? Like, who would know that? Who would know that? All right, so the multiple choice is: look out for the locomotive, is life passing you by, no time like the present, or keep your eye on the prize. It's one of those four. Yeah, that one's tough. That one's tough. What did the sign behind Harold and Edna's laundry line read? I think we've got a winner. Hold on. Hold on. Richard Keith Bailey. Look out for the locomotive. Congratulations. You got it. That was not an easy one. Richard Keith Bailey. Wow. Good job. Congratulations. You have just won the other Friday the 13th Part 3 Steelbook. Damn, that was tough. I mean, who would have known that, for God's sake? All right, so Big Crack Rock and let's see, Richard Keith Bailey. Get in touch with me either via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or my website, pizowell.com, and message me. Let me know where to send these. So there you go. What do you think, Bubba?
Cool.
Say congratulations.
Congratulations. Call it for a day.
All right, very cool.
Call it for a day.
All right, hold on just 1 second. All right. So yeah, you and Jeremy signing those. If you want, if you want Jeremy and I to sign those, we can. I've got a silver Sharpie around here somewhere. If you want us to sign those, Big Crack Rock or Richard, just let me know. We'll sign them. So again, stick around. I'm going to make the Friday the 13th trivia challenge. I'm going to let that premiere. I'm going to set that to premiere today in an hour at 4 p.m. So, yeah, that's a lot of fun. So, let me do some shout-outs here. Shout-out to Brian Swafford. Thank you for the $9.99 Super Chat. Antonis Andriatis, thank you for the $5 Super Chat. Clifton, thank you for the $5 Super Chat. And Arthur on the Rocks, thank you for the $5 Super Chat. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout out to the PlayStation 9. Thank you for tuning in over on Twitch. Let's see. Let's see who's still with us over on YouTube. Sam Thomason. Say out of Sam, Bubba.
Hello, Stan.
Slasher Home Video. Chris. Say out of Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Huskins Horror Studios. Say out of Huskins.
Hello, Huskins.
We got Dead Pit in the house. Say out of Dead Pit.
Hello, Dead Pit.
We got Captain Halloween Keith. Say out of Captain Halloween Keith.
Yeah, hello, Captain Halloween Keith.
Got Brian Swafford still here. Say out of Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Say hi to Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Say hi to Ben Grimm.
Hello, Ben Grimm.
Say hi to Joe Bob.
Hello, Joe Bob.
Say hi to Christian.
Hello, Christian.
Say hi to David.
Hello, David.
Say hi to Do Your Thing, Cuz.
Big Cuz.
Say hi to Big Crack Rock.
Big Crack Rock.
Say hi to Christian's wife, Sydney.
Hello, Chris like Shitney.
Let's see who else we got. Say hi to Unicorn Thug.
Hello, Unicorn Thug.
Say hi to Sean Sr.
Sean Sheener.
Say hi to Retro Cac.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. Revisiting Friday the 13th Part 3 on its 40th anniversary, Bubba. 40 years ago. That's before you were even born.
Or even born.
I know. That's before you were even born, Bubba.
New Savings Lot movie.
That comes out
In the fall.
in the fall. Yeah.
Yes.
We gonna watch it?
Yes.
Okay. What other movies do you want to do live commentaries for?
Pet Cemetery 2, Candyman Farewell to Fresh, and Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master.
Oh goodness! Wow. Okay. All right.
And Child's Play 2.
Child's Play 2. That one's good. That one's good. So Jeremy's ready to go get some Sonic. And yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. Thanks again for the super chats. Be sure to tune in today at 4 for our Friday the 13th Killer Trivia Challenge. And yeah, take care. Have a great rest of your Friday the 13th. What else you want to say?
Thanks for watching.
What else?
Ho.
What else?
Follow us on social media.
Follow us on social media. What else?
Ho.
What else?
Ho.
What else?
Ho.
Say happy Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday 13th.
Say we'll see you later.
Later.
All right.
Peace.
Peace. Taco Man. Taco Man. Taco Man. Taco Man. Taco Man.
Go get Taco Bell.
Okay.